The secret isn't luck. It's how you focus your mind, structure your time, and take consistent action. Today, we're diving into Smarter by Emily Austen to discover how to work smarter, build momentum, and unlock your full potential. Emily Austen explores one of the most powerful and underestimated parts of our day, the morning. She argues that how we begin our day directly shapes our productivity, focus, mood, and overall effectiveness. Mornings are not just about waking up early, they are about setting the tone for intentional thinking and smarter decision-making. Austen explains that the brain is often at its sharpest shortly after waking up. This is when distractions are minimal and mental energy is fresh. Instead of immediately checking emails or social media, she suggests protecting this time for high-value thinking. Your first hour determines the quality of the next 10. Create a purposeful morning routine. This might include quiet reflection or journaling, light physical movement, planning your top priorities, limiting digital distractions. A structured morning reduces decision fatigue and increases focus throughout the day. Many people start their day reactively, responding to messages, scrolling, or rushing. Austen warns that this habit puts you in a defensive mental state, where you are reacting to life rather than designing it. A proactive morning helps you clarify goals, strengthen concentration, reduce stress. Austen does not promote extreme 4 a.m. routines. Instead, she encourages realistic, sustainable habits. Even 20 to 30 minutes of focused morning time can dramatically improve cognitive performance and emotional balance. The goal is not perfection, it's consistency. Mornings are a strategic advantage. Protect your first hour from distractions. Start proactively, not reactively. Simple routines create powerful long-term results. A strong morning builds a smarter day. Becoming smarter isn't about doing more, it's about starting better. When you take control of your mornings, you take control of your focus, your energy, and ultimately, your life. She argues that being smart isn't just about what you know. It's about how effectively you deliver your message. Whether in writing, speaking, or daily interactions, clarity determines impact. Intelligence is not proven by sounding complicated. In fact, the smartest communicators simplify ideas so others can easily understand and act on them. If your message is confusing, it loses power, no matter how smart it sounds. Think before you speak. She highlights the importance of intentional communication. Before sending a message or speaking up, ask, "What is my main point? What action do I want from the listener? Is this clear and concise?" Strategic thinking improves influence. Modern life is full of distractions and information overload. Austen encourages reducing unnecessary words, filler, and digital noise. Get to the point. Avoid over-explaining. Respect other people's time. Align message with purpose. Every message should serve a goal. Random communication drains energy, while purposeful communication builds credibility and trust. Being smarter means being intentional with your words. Smart communication is clear, not complicated. Always define your core message before speaking. Simplicity increases influence. Reduce noise and focus on purpose. Strong messaging strengthens leadership and impact. Intelligence becomes powerful only when it's communicated clearly. When you master your message, you multiply your influence. Speak with clarity. Think with intention. Communicate smarter. Success and intelligence are not built in years or even months, but in how we use our minutes. Small blocks of time, when used intentionally, compound into significant results. Many people waste short pockets of time because they believe meaningful work requires long, uninterrupted hours. But progress is often created in focused 10 to 15-minute sessions. Smart people respect minutes because minutes create hours. Eliminate micro-distractions. One of the biggest threats to productivity is small distractions. Quick social media checks, unnecessary notifications, and unplanned interruptions. Even a few lost minutes repeated daily can turn into hours of wasted time each week. Being smarter means protecting small time blocks, reducing digital interruptions, focusing fully during short work sessions. Austen encourages planning how you use transitional moments. Review goals while commuting, reflect between meetings, use short breaks to reset mentally. Instead of drifting through the day, you design it minute by minute. Big bursts of productivity are less effective than consistent, focused use of time. When minutes are used wisely every day, progress becomes steady and sustainable. Success is not dramatic, it's disciplined. Minutes matter more than we think. Small distractions steal big results. Use short time blocks intentionally. Consistency in small efforts creates long-term success. Smart time management. Smart time management starts at the minute level. Greatness isn't built in giant leaps. It's built in small, focused moments. When you master your minutes, you master your momentum. Protect your time. Use it wisely. Become smarter. 1 minute at a time. Becoming smarter isn't just about external habits like routines and time management. It begins with how we train, protect, and direct our thinking. Your mind is your greatest asset. Mental clarity, focus, and emotional control are foundations of smart living. If your mind is distracted, overwhelmed, or reactive, your decisions suffer. Your results reflect the quality of your thinking. Guard your mental energy. Just like time, mental energy is limited. Constant notifications, negativity, multitasking, and information overload drain cognitive power. To think smarter, reduce unnecessary input, limit multitasking, create space for deep focus. A protected mind performs better. Many people operate on autopilot, reacting to circumstances instead of consciously choosing responses. Austen encourages developing awareness. Pause before responding. Question assumptions. Challenge negative self-talk. Intentional thinking improves judgment and confidence. What you consume shapes how you think. She highlights the importance of reading, learning, and surrounding yourself with ideas that expand perspective. A smarter mind is a trained mind. Your mind is your most valuable tool. Protect your mental energy from distractions. Choose intentional thinking over automatic reactions. Quality input leads to quality output. Smart living starts with disciplined thinking. Everything begins in the mind. When you train your thoughts, protect your focus, and choose intentional thinking, you elevate every area of your life. Master your mind, and you master your results. Emily Austen focuses on a critical skill that separates busy people from productive people: management. But it isn't just about managing projects. It's about managing yourself, your time, your energy, your priorities, and your decisions. Manage yourself. First, Austen argues that before you can manage tasks or lead others, you must learn to manage your own habits and reactions. Self-management is the foundation of smart performance. This includes controlling distractions, setting boundaries, staying disciplined with priorities. Prioritize what truly matters. Not everything deserves equal attention. Austen emphasizes identifying high-impact tasks, the few activities that create the biggest results. Being smarter means saying no to low-value work, focusing on what moves the needle, avoiding the trap of constant busyness, manage energy, not just time. Time management alone isn't enough. She highlights that energy fluctuates throughout the day. Smart management includes scheduling demanding work during peak focus hours, taking strategic breaks, avoiding burnout through balance. Productivity increases when energy is aligned with priorities. Instead of relying on motivation, Austen encourages building systems, routines, reminders, structures that make good decisions automatic. Discipline becomes easier when the environment supports it. Self-management is the key to smart living. Prioritize high-impact tasks over busy work. Manage energy as carefully as time. Build systems instead of relying on motivation. Smart management creates sustainable success. Success doesn't come from doing everything. It comes from managing what truly matters. When you manage yourself well, everything else becomes more effective. Control your focus. Direct your energy. Manage smarter. Being smarter doesn't mean being perfect. It means being flexible enough to recognize what isn't working and courageous enough to change it. Growth requires regular evaluation. What worked yesterday may not work tomorrow. Smart individuals constantly reassess their habits, routines, and strategies. Progress comes from adjustment, not stubbornness. Feedback, whether from results, data, or other people, is a tool for refinement. Instead of taking criticism personally, Austen encourages using it as information for improvement. To modify effectively, reflect on outcomes, identify patterns, make small strategic changes. You don't need radical transformations to become smarter. Often, small consistent adjustments create significant long-term improvement. Minor modifications compound over time. Stay curious and open. A rigid mindset blocks growth. Austen highlights the importance of curiosity, questioning assumptions, and being open to new approaches. Smart people evolve. They don't cling to outdated methods simply because they're comfortable. Continuous improvement requires adaptation. Feedback is information, not failure. Small changes create long-term results. Flexibility is a strength, not a weakness. Smart living means constant refinement. Intelligence is not static, it's dynamic. When you're willing to modify your habits, rethink your strategies, and stay open to change, you create unstoppable growth. Adjust, improve, evolve. That's how you become smarter, every single day. Being smart is not enough. People need to know about it. Success isn't only about competence, it's also about visibility. Visibility creates opportunity. Austen highlights that many talented people remain unnoticed simply because they don't communicate their value. Marketing is not about exaggeration, it's about clarity. If people don't understand your value, they can't reward it. Build a clear personal brand. Marketing starts with defining what you stand for, what problem you solve, what makes you different. A strong personal brand makes your message memorable and your expertise recognizable. Communicate consistently, whether through conversations, presentations, or online platforms. Consistency builds trust. Austen emphasizes showing up regularly and delivering value before expecting results. Reputation grows through repeated exposure and reliability. Marketing yourself does not mean boasting. It means confidently presenting your skills and contributions. Smart marketing is honest, clear, focused on helping others, Talent needs visibility to create success. Define and communicate your unique value. Consistency builds credibility. Confidence is essential for influence. Smart marketing connects value with opportunity. Intelligence and skill alone are not enough. When you communicate your value clearly and confidently, you create opportunities that would otherwise remain hidden. Be smart and let the world see it. Emily Austen dives deep into mastery, the ultimate stage of personal and professional development. She explains that intelligence, skill, and success are only fully realized when combined with consistent, deliberate practice and a mindset focused on long-term growth. Mastery is not about being perfect or achieving instant results. It is about commitment, discipline, and continuous refinement. It's the difference between knowing something superficially and truly excelling in it. She emphasizes that repeated, intentional practice is what separates average performers from masters. Small daily actions compound over time to create remarkable results. Writing for 20 minutes every day can make you a skilled communicator in months. Practicing a musical instrument consistently beats occasional long sessions. Continuous reflection and learning sharpen your decision-making abilities. Mastery is the result of small, deliberate improvements repeated over time. In a world full of distractions and hustle culture, depth is the most overlooked ingredient of mastery. Focus on one skill, one project, or one domain at a time. Avoid the trap of spreading yourself too thin across multiple areas. Going deep allows you to create unique value and stand out. Austen notes, depth creates confidence, credibility, and authority in any field. Mastery requires embracing the discomfort of learning. Mistakes, failures, and setbacks are not obstacles. They are feedback. Challenges reveal gaps in knowledge. Slow progress forces you to adapt and refine your methods. Persistent effort builds resilience and confidence. She emphasizes that stepping outside your comfort zone is essential. Mastery lives on the other side of discomfort. Austen highlights that learning never stops. Seek mentors and role models. Read widely and stay informed about new ideas. Experiment with new methods and approaches. The smartest people don't rest on past success. They stay curious, adaptable, and open to growth. Mastery isn't just about skill, it's a mindset. Key traits include patience, results take time, focus on process over instant gratification, self-discipline, prioritize long-term growth over short-term pleasure, humility, acknowledge what you don't know and keep learning. Reflection. Regularly review your progress, habits, and goals. She emphasizes that developing the right mindset is just as critical as practicing skills. When you commit to mastery, skills compound over years, creating exponential impact. Reputation and credibility grow naturally. Opportunities appear because of expertise and reliability. Confidence increases as competence deepens. Mastery is not immediate, but its long-term rewards are unmatched. Mastery is built through consistent, deliberate practice. Depth and focus outperform multitasking. Challenges and failures are essential for growth. Lifelong learning and curiosity sustain excellence. Mastery requires the right mindset, patience, discipline, humility, and reflection. Small improvements accumulate into extraordinary results over time. Being smart is just the beginning. True success comes when you dedicate yourself to mastery. Commit to growth every day. Protect your focus and refine your skills. Learn from mistakes, stay curious, and go deep in your craft. Mastery transforms you from competent to exceptional, from capable to influential, and from reactive to intentional. Master your craft, master your habits, master your mind, master your life. Emily Austen emphasizes the importance of movement, both physical and mental, as a key factor in becoming smarter and more effective. She argues that action, momentum, and physical activity are critical complements to thinking and planning. Success is not achieved by planning alone. It requires motion, the willingness to apply knowledge, and the energy to keep progressing. Physical movement fuels mental clarity. She highlights that regular physical activity is not just about health. It boosts cognitive performance, increases focus and concentration, enhances problem-solving and creativity, reduces stress and mental fatigue. Even short walks, stretching, or brief exercise sessions can make your brain sharper. Take action, don't wait. She emphasizes the danger of analysis paralysis. Thinking alone is not enough. Action transforms ideas into results. Start small. Take the first step on a project today. Momentum builds confidence and clarity. Progress, even incremental, compounds over time. Action creates insight. Motion creates results. Movement is not just physical. Austen also discusses mental flexibility. Adapt to new information quickly. Reframe problems from different perspectives. Adjust strategies when circumstances change. Smart people combine mental agility with decisive action. Small steps lead to big results. Austen encourages breaking goals into small, manageable steps. Even modest progress each day accumulates into significant achievements. Move consistently, rather than in rare, intense bursts. Celebrate small wins to maintain motivation. Avoid perfectionism. Forward motion is better than waiting for perfect conditions. Movement is essential for both body and mind. Physical activity improves focus, creativity, and energy. Take consistent action to turn ideas into results. Mental flexibility allows smarter adaptation to challenges. Small, consistent steps compound into long-term success. Thinking alone is not enough. Knowledge becomes powerful only when you move, physically, mentally, and in action. Start today. Take the first step. Build momentum, move smarter, act smarter, and make progress every day. Emily Austen dives into the concept of momentum, the force that turns small actions into significant, lasting results. She explains that becoming smarter isn't just about knowledge or strategy, but about building and sustaining forward motion in all areas of life. Momentum amplifies productivity, learning, and success by creating continuous progress. Start small, build momentum. Austen emphasizes that momentum begins with small, consistent actions. Even modest steps, when repeated regularly, accumulate into meaningful results. Completing small tasks daily increases confidence. Progress encourages more action. Energy and motivation grow naturally. Momentum compounds over time. Small beginnings lead to big results. Momentum reduces resistance. Once momentum is established, tasks feel easier. The initial friction of starting a new habit or project decreases, making it simpler to sustain effort over the long term. Early progress lowers mental resistance. Success breeds motivation. Momentum keeps you moving, even on difficult days. Austen stresses that steady, consistent action beats occasional bursts of high effort. Regular routines create lasting results. Avoid the trap of all or nothing thinking. Consistency maintains energy and focus. Leverage momentum in all areas. Momentum is not limited to productivity. It applies to learning, creativity, fitness, relationships, and personal growth. Use small wins to fuel bigger goals. Maintain forward motion in multiple areas of life. Recognize that progress, even incremental, compounds. Austen highlights that long-term momentum relies on building habits that reinforce action automatically. By structuring your environment, routines, and mindset, forward motion becomes effortless. Link new actions to established routines. Track progress to visualize momentum. Reward yourself for consistency. Momentum starts with small, consistent actions. Early progress reduces resistance and builds confidence. Consistency beats occasional intensity. Momentum compounds across all areas of life. Habits and routines sustain forward motion effortlessly. Success is not just about knowledge or effort. It's about keeping the ball rolling. Start with small steps. Keep moving. Build habits. Maintain momentum. When you harness momentum, even the biggest goals feel achievable, and your smarter actions multiply naturally. Remember, being smart isn't just about knowing things. It's about taking action, building momentum, and mastering your habits. Start small, stay consistent, and let every step move you closer to your goals. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe now so you never miss a chance to grow smarter. Take action and unlock your full potential.